guys, welcome back. We have another story about an ant today. And so let's look at this book. It's called 100 Hungry Ants. 100. Is that a little number or is that a big number? Well, if you said big, you're right, because it takes a long time to count to 100. So that would mean if there was 100 hungry ants, that means there's a lot of ants. Okay, so let's go through our parts of the book real quick before Mrs. Bowyer forgets to do that. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. This is the spine that holds everything together. 100 Hungry Ants. That's the name of the title of the book. Thank you for correcting me. Elinor J. Pinczes, she wrote the book, and it was illustrated. That means illustrator is the person who draws all the pictures, was Mackain, and she did a good job. We're going to open up to the title page. Remember how I told you guys that by looking at the title and the cover and the pictures, we can get an idea of what the book might be about. So this says 100 Hungry Ants. And we see these 3 ants sitting there, and they have mind bubbles. So when you see a mind bubble, it kind of tells you what they're thinking inside their head by what they're thinking in their brains. Like you can't see my mind bubble, and I can't see your mind bubble. But in books, sometimes we can see mind bubbles. So this little ant's thinking of a juicy pineapple. Yes, I love pineapple. And every year we cut up a pineapple in our class. It's so fun to watch a pineapple get cut up. And this little ant, in his mind bubble, he's thinking of chocolate cake. Are any of you guys thinking of chocolate cake in your mind bubbles? Maybe. Or maybe you're thinking like this little ant, a chicken leg. That wouldn't be a bad thing to think about, chicken legs. I like chicken legs. Okay, so we're going to start our adventure because I want to see how these little ants, because they say they're hungry, and when you're hungry, that means you want some food. Let's see how they get food. Maybe that's what the book's about. I don't know because I've never read it before. This is the first time for me to go on this adventure. Come with me. Let's go. Ooh, a sandwich with an olive on top. Okay. A whole hill of hungry ants, their faces all aglow, came swarming from the forest to across the field below. So I see this big hill right here. It's called an ant hill. And look at those 100 ants. Whoa! A soft breeze fanned the sunshine and whisked them on their way. It hinted of yummies for their empty tummies. That means a picnic. Hooray! Would you guys say hooray to going on a picnic? I would. 100 ants were singing and marching in a row. That's a lot of ants marching, but I like how they're marching in a row. We're going to a picnic. A hey and a hi-dee-ho. Because maybe they're singing. You think? Stop! What? Said the littlest ant. We're moving way too slow. Some food will be long gone unless we hurry up. So, with 2 lines of 50, we got there soon, I know. We get there soon, I know. So they were all in one big line, but it was taking forever. So the littlest ant said, let's make 2 lines. So they're going to divide them in half. So half of 100 is, and I'll tell you because that's hard, is 50. So they're going to get in 2 lines now. They're both going to be the same amount of 50 ants. Let's see what happens. All the ants raced here and there, up and down, and to and fro. There'll be lots of yummies for hungry tummies. A hey, a hi-dee-ho. A hey, a hi-dee-ho. 100 ants were singing and marching in 2 rows. We're going to a picnic. A hey and a hi-dee-o. So there they are. Oh, it looks like a mouse is carrying a pickle, and this bunny's carrying mustard and a sandwich. Stop! Oh no. Who was it that said stop? Yes, the littlest ant. We're moving way too slow. More of the food will be gone unless we hurry up. So, with 4 lines of 25, we get there soon, I know. Wait, so first it was a line of 100. And then we took the 100 and made 2 lines of 50. Now the littlest one wants 4 lines of 25. So let's see what happens. All the ants raced here and there, up and down and to and fro. We hope there's yummies for our grumbling tummies. A hey and a hi-dee-ho. 100 ants were singing and marching in 4 rows. So now they have 4. And I see all these animals carrying yummy food. I see a watermelon and some cheese and an olive. Stop! Oh my goodness. Screamed the littlest ant. We're moving way too slow. Lots of food will long be gone unless we hurry up. So, with 5 lines of 20, we get there soon, I know. So now, instead of 4 lines, he wants 5 lines. 5 lines of 20. All the ants raced here and there, up and down and to and fro. There might be a yummy for a grumbling tummy, a hey and a hi-dee-ho. Okay, let's see what happens. Now they're in 5 lines of 20. 100 ants were singing and marching in 5 rows. We're going to a picnic, a hey and a hi-dee-ho. So there's more animals. I think that might be a squirrel or a raccoon eating an apple, and this duck eating a cookie, and there's squirrels. Oh, this mouse has a donut around them. It looks like a hot dog. Man, what a good picnic. I hope those ants get there. Let's see what happens next. Well, I gotta get the page turns. Stop! Oh no. Shrieked the littlest ant. We're moving way too slow. All the food will long be gone unless we hurry up. So, with 10 lines of 10, we get there soon, I know. Wait, so they had 5 lines of 20, remember? Now they're going to have 10 lines of 10 ants. All the ants raced here and there, up and down and to and fro. There better be yummies for my grumbling tummies, a hey and a hi-dee-ho. Do you think there'll be any food left? 100 ants were singing and marching in 10 rows. At last, we're at the picnic, a hey and a hi-dee-ho. So I see a turtle with a piece of chocolate cake and a snail with a strawberry. Do you think there's any food left for the 10 rows of 10 ants, 100 total? It's a lot of ants. Let's see. Stop! Oh no. Yip, the littlest ant. We traveled way too slow. There's no food for us to eat. You took so long with Rose. Oh no. They all got there and there was no food. Oh, man, let's see what happens. All of the ants raced here and there, up and down and to and fro. There aren't any yummies for our growling tummies, a hey and a hi-dee-ho. Oh no! What's oh no now? 99 ants were swarming from each and every row. It's hot pursuit of one little ant who quickly turned to go. It's not all my fault, you know. So, it was, remember the littlest ant would keep stopping the line and saying, first, they were in a line of 100, remember? And then the littlest ant said, oh, we're taking too much time. He stopped everyone, and then they had to get in a line of two lines of 50. So that took some time, okay? Then, remember, he stopped them again, and he said, we're taking too much time. So he said, we're going to get into 4 rows of 25. Remember? That took some time. So then he stopped them again and said, well, we need to get in 5 rows of 20. So they did, remember, but that takes time. So then he stopped the ants again and said, hey, we're taking too much time. We need to move faster. So he said 10 rows of, how many? 10, right, 10 rows of 10. And that took time. And then when they got to the picnic, was there any food left? Goodness, no. And they were like, what? And then the little one said, you guys took too much time. And then the 99 other ants said, we didn't stop all the time. You did, little ant. So they were, 99 ants were racing after the little ant. The end. I really like that book. It was really neat. And we learned some numbers too. So, if you were an ant, would you be mad at the littlest ant for stopping all the time? Yeah, I probably would be upset too. Especially if I was youngy, if I was hungry and wanted all that good food. So, that was a good book about ants and numbers. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you later.